The Viet Cong was all over down there in foxholes and trenches, beautifully camouflaged and waiting, and Charlie Company found them. The company was part of a reaction force sweeping the area after a Viet Cong attack on a Vietnamese post. Charlie Company carries the nickname of Suicide Charlie because of a particularly bloody battle on Guadalcanal during World War II. The Vietnam version lived up to the name. One platoon fixed bayonets and charged a heavily fortified hill. Charlie Company was ordered to sweep through a village below the hill. Armed helicopters went in first to clear the way. A heavy artillery strike built a long cloud of dust as shells exploded in sandy soil. The barrage followed a tree line on the far side of the village. Charlie Company moved out, carefully picking its way through fields bordering the town. This village has been Viet Cong a long time. Family foxholes and bunkers are trademarks of a Viet Cong village. Civilians have no choice but to stay and hide themselves. The Marines are ordered to check every hole in the ground. It's time-consuming but necessary. A sniper could be hiding in any one of them, or the holes could be booby-trapped. Some civilians come through unscathed. Whole families, except for the men, crawl out of one little hole. The men are gone. Others don't do so well. A Marine threw a hand grenade into this one. Fragments hit 2 women, injuring them slightly. Blood flows freely, smearing the children and frightening the youngsters. The Americans try to evacuate the family for further medical treatment, but they refuse. The villagers tell the Americans of seeing Viet Cong carry away dead and wounded. The Marines estimate 100 Viet Cong dead from air, artillery, and ground fire. The search of the village revealed the usual things: a few frightened civilians, some incidental bits of intelligence. The Viet Cong hurt Charlie Company badly. Charlie Company hurt a Viet Cong battalion badly. John Flynn, CBS News, north of Quang Ngai.
Go back. Yes,
làm mấy đi vào cái hầm.
bunch of pottery and stuff in this one. All right, ski, move them out.
Charlie 2, Charlie 6.
Đây chị đã tao nuôi đầu thô mà đến giờ thôi gì đâu. Rồi cái Việt Cộng ở đây bắn chết bắn.
Did they say how they were hit? Did they say how they were hit?
Yeah, the Marine crew grenade.
Đừng có thô anh có ăn.
Không sao hết.
Right now, you mean?
Có mang nó đâu có thô ăn.
Yeah, just 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Giờ có mang cho nó con nhỏ nó có thô ăn.
Down in here. Mama, son, put that on.
Không có sao hết đó.
That Canadian yellow over here.
Cứ dựa cho nó. Để đồ bà băng cho ta.
Fuck it, if you don't want to put it on there.
Words that I'm saying. Okay. Okay.
Background stuff. Hell, everybody else in town don't have any worry about our thing. I was supposed to cut back to the left. And we hit the sun, we got here, so I pursued him. And Dad just passed that village and headed on north. Here goes everything we got. I figure we got at least 100 of it. We nailed it. Right over that pass right over there. And they had the VC running out in the open. Wham, 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 time after time. Time after time after time, they just sprayed, shot, bombed. And then the artillery. We had artillery in this thing all night long. I got...
This is Sound Roll 2, the opening. The Viet Cong were all through this area, hidden in foxholes, dug into trenches, beautifully camouflaged, waiting. And Charlie Company found them.
What's going on, Joe? Let's move it out.
All right, move it out. All right, stretch up here. The better get on. Hey, John, Bubba, these guys. Mac, Mac. Watch these trees, people. All around you. Fucking eyes open.
Dry up.
Đâu nó để lên cái ngõ đây vậy ha, mà đây cái thằng nhỏ trong cái đầu nó đi trời ơi. Tôi nó để lên nhỏ.
Peter, over. .100, request round Willie Peter, fire when ready, over.
Short. That's what they're going to give us on
Whiskey,
the
this
floor.
is Charlie.
This is the close. The search of the village revealed the usual things. A few frightened villagers, a few small pieces of intelligence. The Viet Cong hurt Charlie Company bad. Cut. Take 2 of the close. The search of the village revealed the usual things. A few frightened villagers, some incidental pieces of intelligence. Let's cut it, Tom. Take 3 of the close. John Flynn, CBS News, north of Quang Ngai. Take 4 of the close. The search of the village revealed the usual things. A few frightened civilians. Cut. Cut. Take 5 of the close. The search of the village revealed the usual things. A few frightened villagers, little bits of intelligence. The Viet Cong hurt Charlie Company badly. Charlie Company hurt a Viet Cong battalion badly. John Flynn, CBS News, north of Quang Ngai. This is the narration, including a voiceover redo of the open and close. The company commander, a 25-year-old lieutenant, described the battle. One of its members jumped into an anti-aircraft gun emplacement and bayoneted 2 Viet Cong. The anti-aircraft gun, a big 20mm, had been firing at ground troops. Before the young Marines had a chance to sit around and brood over the heavy... Repeating. Before the young Marines had a chance to sit around and brood over the heavy losses they suffered, sometimes there are government airstrikes. Sometimes, like this battle, the Viet Cong stand and fight from the village. Blood froze. The Americans try to evacuate. They see one remaining Viet Cong break from the village and run into a sugarcane field. They call in mortars. Before pulling out of the village, they try the town water well in the torrid heat. The search produced the usual things: frightened villagers, bits of intelligence. The Viet Cong hurt Charlie Company badly. Charlie Company hurt a Viet Cong battalion badly. John Flynn, CBS News, north of Quang Ngai.
This is 6, Roger,
What?
whiskey on the way, wait.
That's those fuckers that first platoon found.
Anti-aircraft, Joe. 12.7.
Drop 150 fire for effect.
Whiskey, Charlie 6. Whiskey, this is Charlie 6, drop 150.
8 rounds
Drop
fire for effect.
150, fire 8 rounds for effect, over. That's 8 rounds, over.